Massachusetts, a nice small little town outside of Boston. I've lived here all my life, and for all that time, I thought it was a nice, innocent little town.
But then I learned it was full of lies and deceit, and we've all been taken for fools! Hey there guys, sorry about that. I had to let off a bit of steam. I don't really think that way about Millis. The last thing I want to do is trash talk about my hometown, so I'm not going to do that. And to prove I'm actually from Millis, here's my certificate of graduation from Millis Middle School, and here's this Millis Mohawks water bottle. Tasty. But yeah, that thing that happened in Millis in the past few days, we're going to talk about that. Okay, so on Wednesday, September 2nd, a police officer named Brian Johnson, who's 24 years old, he made a report that a gunman fired at his police cruiser and caused it to crash. The citizens of Millis were then asked to stay in their homes while the police made an investigation throughout town. Now, this was a very scary and significant situation for Millis. And then all of a sudden, we got Shyamalan. And if you don't know what Shyamalan means, it means that there was a twist to the whole situation. A really stupid twist that in this case makes me very, very disappointed. According to the police, Officer Johnson apparently fired at his own cruiser as a plan to fabricate the story. The report that a man in a pickup truck fired at his cruiser is completely untrue. This all leaves a very important question. Why did Officer Brian Johnson fabricate the report? I don't know. Police say that he's been doing well in the police department and he was training to become a full-time officer. I don't see what motivation there could have been for him to do it. However, this is not the only thing that confuses me. Also on Wednesday, there was also a bomb threat toward the middle school. No one knows if it was in any way connected to the supposed shooting. If the report was true, then I've been like, okay, shooting, bomb threat, they could be connected somehow. But since the report is false, what about the bomb threat? What does that mean? There are so many unanswered questions, but since they're still investigating the car fires, who knows? Maybe they'll be answered. But at the time I filmed this, no, nothing's clear yet. Overall, though, I just feel that the idea of making up a crime scene and then reporting it to the police to be a very dumb idea. Again, I don't know the officer's reasons for fabricating this story, but I don't see how it could have made the situation any better. Now, I'm going to use a very sophisticated analogy. Making up a crime scene and then reporting about it is like jumping into a vat of toxic waste infested with fire-breathing chihuahuas. Why would you even think that's a good idea? Now, being a citizen of Millis, this has had quite an impact on me. On my way home from school, I saw a police car speeding down the road and I was like, what's going on? Actually though, I did already hear about the bomb threat toward the middle school, but I still had a feeling of suspicion. And then my suspicion only rose because when I got home, I could see helicopters just hovering around the sky. And then I finally heard about the report, and I just thought to myself, oh crap, is the town really in danger? I really hope they get that gunman. I really hope they catch him! And then on Thursday, the next day, I found out the report was fabricated, to which I said, what? Overall, I just find the whole situation to be ridiculous and unnecessary. However, the biggest thing that bothers me is that I'm worried that this situation has damaged Millis' reputation. Now, it's not like I have any bad feelings towards Millis or towards the police department. I'm just worried other people will. Now look, maybe people won't think of Millis any less. At least I hope not. But my point is that Millis is a very small town, and not a lot of people outside of Massachusetts know about it. Whenever I've gone out of state and told them about Millis, they're just like, Millis? Never heard of it. But now I'm worried if that I tell people that I'm from Millis, they'll be like, oh hey, you're from Millis, that place where the cop fabricated the story about the shooting. Yeah, I know about that town. I don't want people to think of Millis like that. You know what I mean? Well, whatever happens, One thing's for sure. This has all been a very sloppy mess. Alright, so this whole situation. What do you think about this? Comment below, because I want to know. Did you like my commentary? Was there anything I missed? Did I make too many crappy jokes? No, seriously. Did I make too many crappy jokes? Because that's entirely possible. My name is Alexander Egan. I'm a proud citizen of Millis, and I wish all of you a happy Friday. Eganator out!